empty the on to make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pepper toe to toe, yeah, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my boy. When I gotta get that first one shot before that you from hit me. Ain't gotta worry.
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Number 57 makes his much-anticipated debut. Next. Number 57 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league.
Oh, and he misses it.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Drury's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The third baseman, Miguel.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. And they're runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Andujar carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 0-1 offering. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. From the stretch, the 1-2. Liner toward right center. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knot.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Striding forward, Didi Gregorius, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. He's set, and the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Line drive to left. Gurriel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Number 59, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Here's Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Toronto, the designated hitter, Eric
First pitch of the at-bat.
Sogard.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Now the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Sogard gets his lead at first, nobody out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's dead center for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Steal! Runners going. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
The left fielder.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
In now, number 13. So far this season with runners in scoring position, number 13 is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled away. Tried tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
At the plate, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? He's right there. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Stepping up now, Justin Smoak. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The set and the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The set and the 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, number 36. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Number 36.
First pitch of the at-bat. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here it comes. 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Fastball just inside.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. Grichuk is right there, one down.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And he falls behind 0-2. And 2, here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Brito ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead this one 2-1. Socrates Brito the next to bat. He got a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The second baseman, Socrates Brito.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Brito is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Bases are empty, one man out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Tulowitzki is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Eric Sogard would be next. The 3-0 is taken, strike one. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
3-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. Number 36 has room in foul territory. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Hicks. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. And a waste pitch there. 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gurriel is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he rips it on the ground to second, and a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike 1. Andujar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Comes set with the 0-1. This at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Hit to short. And there's one away. So with one gone, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the current division standings, and you can see there they enter play 3.5 games back of the division leaders. So one away in the Toronto third, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. High and deep to right center. Judge is on his horse, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we called on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Galvis. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch.
I'm sorry, that's okay.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a swing and a high pop-up. Number 36 camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 13, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The set and the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Guerrero at second with 2 down. Pitch is popped up. Andujar calls for it. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check. Our score remains 2-1. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez, as we begin the top of the fourth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. And this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout. And there's one away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Digging in, Didi Gregorius hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
No balls and one strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. The second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, number 36. A ball and no strikes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Up top, it's 2-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. Gurriel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Second baseman, Troy Tulowitzki.
Into the box now, Troy Tulowitzki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line drive to left. And Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Tulowitzki on second, Ellsbury at first, 2 out in the inning. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gurriel moves over, and that's the 3rd out. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Yanks. You say you're trying to reach the sky. You can do it. All it takes is time. Here's Randall Grichuk, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's Justin Smoak now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Manny. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Standing in now, Socrates Brito, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Giancarlo Stanton waits on deck. 3-1. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Up next for the Yankees.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Tim Meza comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's Miguel Andujar now as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. A ball and 2 strikes now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, another foul ball. Runners are at first and third with none out. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he takes a called strike 1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Stanton on third. Andujar at second. Sanchez at first with no outs. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, number 36, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 0 count. Here it is. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. Ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Line toward the gap in left center. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. 1 run scores. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasted through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
So it's second and third with 1 gone now, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Right on the corner, 2-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 9-1. Next to bat for Toronto, Danny Jansen. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he pops it up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Standing in, Brandon Drury. First time up, he went down looking.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Eric Sogard. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batter, number 27.
Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Guerrero has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Mike Minor is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Standing in, number 13. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 9, the Blue Jays 2. Harvey Sosa gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Miguel Andujar. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second, and he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
It just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Plate, Rendell Grichuk. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin.
So stepping in, Justin Smoak. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grichuk leads off second with nobody out. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Minor ready with a 1-2 in the air to straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 away. Now in the box, Socrates Brito. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Judge makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 9.
So striding forward now, Danny Jansen. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-0 the count. Two out here and a runner at second. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he
Now
laid
batting.
off some really
The
tough
right fielder.
pitches and got a walk.
Brandon
Got to tip the cap to the batter that
Drury.
time.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Drury. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Line hard, but foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in now for the Yankees, number 36. He singled his last time up.
Number 36.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Troy Tulowitzki is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 3-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the second baseman, Troy Tulowitzki.
Stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. The 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Ellsbury rounds it at first, heading for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. comes set, and the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Yanks leave one, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Next will be the designated hitter, Eric Sogard. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. One out, nobody on. High pop up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Now batting, Freddie Galvis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Derek Law comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Derek Law.
next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out to right field. Drury's on his horse. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0. Oh, Stanton with a big swing at that one, but he got there a little too quickly, and this is going to hook foul. The 1-1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Some good pitching, some good hitting. It all adds up to a 9-2 ball game as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap of our game to this point. Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Andujar stands at second with 2 gone. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 2-1.
That's a ball.
3-1 now. Fastball in there, 3-2. Two men are on with two men out. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, number 36.
Striding in once again, number 36. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 13. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Rendell Grichuk. And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Stepping in for the Jays, Justin Smoak. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one.
Ball one.
No strike.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
3-0 now. Danny Jansen will be next. Gurriel over at second. Smoke at first. One gone. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
So we got him looking there. Socrates Brito goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Danny Jansen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. In now, number 36. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Fouled off. And he misses there. 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Troy Tulowitzki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A ball and a strike. The count to Tulo now. Bases are empty, one man out. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for one. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the one.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. He's set, and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Ellsbury ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he takes ball one.
Nope.
2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Bullet back up the middle. Grichuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. It's the Yankees 10, the Blue Jays 2. Into the box, Brendan Drury starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Eric Sogard, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he fouls this one off. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Blue Jays down to their final out now. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready now, number 13, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have made it a memorable weekend. They take 3 out of 4 as this ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The New York Yankees get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Mike Minor wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Number 57 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.